I think it's fair to say when I found it and then I went, oh, it's English. Oh, that's good. And there was a bit of me that thought, it's ironic that I'm in Australia and I can find an English company that does something for outdoor living that's better than anything I can find that's Australian. Hi, Ian Perskino from St Ives, just outside Sydney in New South Wales, Australia. I was looking for something to fill the space and was basically doing a lot of Googling and trying to find something that was flat pack, so I didn't have to bespoke build, but it'd actually stand up to the weather here, which is quite brutal. We were doing a lot of work on the house and we already had a deck that we were reconverting. We do very much live outdoors and at the back of the house. We've had traditionally like BBQs and Komodos and things like that. So I just thought combining the two and putting a sort of a kitchen type area where there was the awkward space on the deck that you couldn't really use for anything else. I think the favourite part of the home is outside. We've got, not just the deck, but we've got entertaining spaces all over, and we've done it deliberately. And it's very much part of that, just being outside most of the time. And it's all geared up to be outside for entertaining, get people round and just enjoying. I was just doing as much searching and Googling as possible, and there are a few, I came across a couple of companies that I don't think the brands per se, but it was really trying to find something that had that sort of, was of substance. The pre-size units sort of fitted the space really nicely. It seemed a no-brainer rather than paying someone to come out and then bespoke build it, which I think was the other option really, because when I looked at, shall we say, some of the high street ones, the cost of them compared to the quality is just not there. The colour scheme and the wood and everything fitted really nicely with the stuff that we'd already done. The black fits with the sort of black and the dark grey that we've got. Well, there's 3 of us now at home. There were 4 of us, the eldest one's moved out. I like doing long roasts and things like that in the Komodo, which I tend to do more at weekends where you've got time to do it. It is part of everyday use. I mean, last year we did a big Christmas. There was about 20 or 30 people, so we had everything going. We were using the grill, we were using the Komodo, we were using the ovens, because catering for that many people you need to have quite a lot on the go at the time. We sort of debated whether to get the bar area, and we just decided it'd actually finish it off looking wise a bit more than just leaving it open. But it's actually quite useful that it is social in that sense. So when you've got people around and you're flipping your burgers or whatever you're cooking on the barbecue, people tend to come over and sort of lean against it and use it. I think for the purpose for which it was designed, but actually often they don't get used that way. So I just love the way that it fits into everything else and its usefulness to us in terms of how we live day to day, and it's just its convenience.